Your basic cross is not smooth because you're not using your wrists to turn the rope, and instead you're using your forearms to power through the entire movement. Now this causes completely stiff wrists with your hands pointed directly out to the side, and they're probably pulled up pretty high as well. Doing this makes it really difficult to be consistent with your cross. Now technically, you could get really good at doing the incorrect form, but you'll have a really hard time leveling up to more difficult skills like cross doubles or a toed cross, because these skills also rely on using your wrist to turn the rope. Now to fix this, you want your hands to be pointed down at the ground as you jump over the cross. Now I'll give you an exact drill in just a second, but you want to do this because pointing the handles down to the ground can only happen if your forearms overlap each other. And you don't want your elbows to touch because that's too far in the cross position. And by the way, I have a free beginner program with over 30 different modules to help you start jumping the right way from the very beginning without paying any money. There's a link in the description to sign up. And the drill that we're gonna do to practice the cross is actually doing just one cross at a time, going really slowly. So you'll start with the rope behind you, you'll bring it around in front, do one cross, and then stop, catching the rope underneath your toes. Now this might sound a little bit obvious to some of you, but slowing down is really important to actually learning your skills correctly. So you wanna make sure you're only doing this one cross at a time. So bringing the rope over your head, jump the cross, point your handles down, and catch it in that cross toe catch. Doing this drill and going through it slowly like this actually gives you the time to focus on where your hands are positioned, how you're moving your wrist, and if you take some video and re-watch all of your attempts, you'll see exactly what your hands are doing and be able to make changes very quickly. So that is how to make your cross really smooth. You wanna make sure those wrists are constantly working and pointing down to move the jump rope, and make sure that if you're new to jump rope and you wanna learn everything the right way, sign up for my free beginner jump rope course. We go over all the topics, how to prevent injuries, the right way to get started, a bunch of cool freestyle skills, and a lot more.